And joining us now is President Trump's former Deputy National Security Advisor, Katie McFarland. Katie, what is your reaction to the U.S. announcing this prisoner swap with Iran and $6 billion are now going to be unfrozen? Can you imagine what Tehran's going to do with that?
Well, they're going to build nuclear weapons with it, and they're going to use it to have terrorist activities against Israel. They're going to do nothing good with this money. And, you know, the United States has a longstanding policy that you do not negotiate for hostages. And it sounds cruel and it sounds hard, but there's a reason for it, which is the minute you start doing it and you let the bad guys know that hostages are worth something, they're going to go get more hostages. And that's exactly what's happened. So when President Biden and his administration has announced this great achievement, they're going to get these American citizens back. What are we going to have to give up for that? Well, more than $1 billion per American. We're going to have to give back to Iran notorious terrorists that we're holding in prison. And then we're unfreezing billions of dollars of assets, which they are going to turn right around and use against American citizens again. And to just prove my point, after the Biden administration announced that it was going to pay money for hostages, effectively, Iran took another hostage. They took a member of the European Union, a diplomat. They took that person hostage. So it only breeds more hostages. And even the Iranians have come out and said, well, we're going to use that money for whatever we want. Now, the Biden people have said, oh, no, it's only going to be used for humanitarian things, medicine, food for starving children, et cetera.
Yeah, they're already thumbing the nose. Right, exactly. They're already saying, too bad, we're going to do whatever we want to do with it. I mean, it's already crystal clear that they don't have good intentions. Don't you think, Katie McFarland?
Oh, yeah, and to do a deal with this, I mean, why is the Biden administration doing it? They've had this love affair with Iran that no one can figure out. The same people in the Biden administration are the same people who in the Obama administration had a love affair with Iran. And they've effectively allowed Iran to have a nuclear weapons program. They've enriched Iran. In the Trump administration, we had Iran on its knees economically, and it was only a matter of time before they would have had to concede an awful lot in any kind of a deal with the United States. But the Obama administration said, oh, no, here's some money, you can have a terrific time with it, do whatever you want. And the Biden administration has done exactly the same thing. Iran is going to have nuclear weapons. Iran is going to have nuclear weapons that it's going to be allowed to have, thanks to the Biden administration. And whenever they need some money, easy pickings, go grab an American.
You know what was amazing, KT McFarland, too, is that this came out that they were announcing it to Congress on 9/11 of all days. You think about the somber anniversary. President Biden wasn't even near any of the memorial sites, didn't do anything at the White House. There was a lot of criticism for that. And then yet they announced to Congress they cut this deal with Iran of all times.
Well, that was Iran's doing. Iran wanted the symbolism. They wanted to be able to say to the Muslim and Arab and Iranian world, look what we've done to America. 20 years of a forever war in the Middle East, the United States couldn't win, and we have now so rubbed America's face in the dirt that we are announcing this concession from America to Iran on the 22nd anniversary of September 11th. And the Biden administration, either it didn't occur to them that this was a bad idea, or maybe they just don't care. They're so in love with Iran and what they think is going to be a great breakthrough, which in fact is not going to be anything other than a increased ability for Iran to get nuclear weapons and to terrorize its neighbors and potentially even the United States.
It is heartbreaking, and I just think I agree with you. It's shameful. Katie McFarland, thank you so much for being here on the show on this big news. Really upsetting, I think, to every American. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you, Rita. Thank you.